Hey everybody, welcome to our mega Tupperware party. We are so excited that you're here tonight. We have some cool stuff planned for you, some of our great specials and all that kind of good stuff. So, and also we're going to be doing a demonstration of one of the products that I know I use in my house like all the time. So I can't wait for you guys to see this because it's just going to blow your mind how quick and easy it is. To do one of those simple tasks that kind of can be a nuisance. So I'm excited about that. So my name is Ellen. I am your MC for tonight. And I've been in Tupperware about 15, 16 years, something like that. And it has been such a great journey for my family. It's one of those things like, yeah, I started for money. We needed some money and I stayed for the money because we're making good money and it's money that I can count on. It's consistent money. So it does pay certain bills and things like that in the house. But the friendships that I've made along the way are like second to none. And it's funny because I've heard people say things like, oh, I love her like a sister. And I was always like, I've got sisters and I love my sisters like sisters because they're sisters, but I never understood like caring for somebody outside of your family quite to that extent until I joined Tupperware. And it was just like the connection and bonds that you kind of create when you're a group of people working towards a common goal. Like it's just something that's very cool and unique. And if you ever played sports when you were younger, maybe you play adult sports now. But it's kind of similar to that, right? That sort of camaraderie that you get and that bonding that happens when you're on a team working towards a common goal. And that's something that has happened here in Tupperware. And here at Champion Enterprises, we really pride ourselves on those relationships and on cultivating those relationships, and all are welcome. All are welcome here at Champion. Whatever it is you're looking for, if you're looking for friendships, you're looking for money, if you're looking for to build something big, if you're looking just to make $200 a month, right? There is a place for you here. And so I want you to think about that as we're going through. And so some of you are just like, Ellen, I've got a full-time job and I love my job, or I'm not interested in a job, I'm retired and I love being retired. That's okay too. I want you to watch this and just kind of open your mind to who do you know? Like, who do you know that maybe this could help with? Who do you know that maybe is looking for some of those sort of things? And you could be the angel in their life that brings this to them. And so just kind of think about it that way. All right, so a couple of housekeeping things. We do a monthly drawing. We do a monthly drawing for everybody that participates, hosts that participate in our Tuesday cooking shows, and customers, anybody that watches it, any of that, anybody that, if you're hearing me say this, you are welcome into our drawing. Okay, so if you do not see the link here in the comments, go ahead and reach out to your champion consultant. Don't worry, right? Enjoy the show, okay? But don't forget to reach out to your champion consultant so you can get into that drawing for the month, because that's always really fun. I mean, who doesn't want to win a drawing, right? It doesn't cost anything. It's super fun. All right. So, but also as your wish list is getting longer, definitely think about hosting a party. We're going to show you some cool stuff that maybe you can get when you host a party. So, all right. So without further ado, I am going to kick it over to Nancy, and I'm so excited because Nancy is one of my favorite demonstrators. And so if you don't love her by the end, then there's something wrong with you. So enjoy this great demonstration from Nancy. All right, go ahead, Nancy.
Thanks, Ellen. I love you. That's awesome. Where else other than Tupperware do you get an intro like that? Okay, I'm Nancy Lagan. I've been in Tupperware for a long, long time, and they keep coming out with new products. And so there's products you can buy, but then when you can get it free for hosting a party, that's the way to do it. And this is one of those products that you can purchase, but why not get it free for having a couple friends over for coffee, cake, and shopping, do a Facebook party, do a book party, do a virtual bingo party, do any kind of party you want to do. Buy it all yourself, but you're still going to get a deal. This is our master system. And the master system has different tops that you can put on. It comes separate like this. This is our grinder system, our cheese grater, and I'll tell you about the other blades too. And all this does fits on the base. So the base is sold separate, and then you just slide this on and lock it in, and you lock it right on your counter. Okay, like that. Because remember when you had your grandmother's old metal one that hooked underneath the table and you had to turn it to keep it locked on, and you make ham salad and all kinds of different things? This is the same concept, but it locks on your counter. Then you just put a bowl underneath it, Okay, and this is to grate your cheese. Now, if you buy bagged cheese in the store, you don't want to buy that because there are wood shavings in there, but you don't even know it. And it's not fresh. If you take a fresh block of cheese, which we're going to do today, and grate it, look at the difference in a bag of cheese put in a bowl and this fresh cheese put in a bowl. And so, oh, I need to cut this a little bit more. Okay, let's fit it down in there. And this is a great big block of cheese. And all you do is put it up here like this and put this little hopper thing on here like this and turn it. Now just watch. Watch how easy I am turning this. I'm not using much pressure at all. And I have really bad arthritis, and let me tell you, it's not hard. Look at the cheese come out of that grater. And you can grate this entire block of cheese. And let me tell you, if you've got children or grandchildren, they love helping you grate the cheese. And you just grate the whole block in minutes. And it's so fresh when you do that. Now, there's other things you can do. You can take this blade out, and you could take chocolate, and you can make put the other blade in, which has smaller little holes, and you can grate chocolate. You can take zucchini, you can grate zucchini, you can grate carrots for carrot cake, anything like that. One of the favorites of my grandkids is this ice shaving. So they always want ices, and it's expensive to go buy those anywhere. And so you just put this blade in there, and they're very sharp, so be very careful. And all you do is take this apart, shove the blade in, and lock in your handle. And then you take ice, put it in the top, and grate it, and they can have an icy. At Walmart, you can buy those flavorings, all different flavors, and make icy for the kids. It's really great. And so you can do all kinds of things with a slicing blade as well to slice cucumbers and all those kinds of things. This is an awesome value that you get all of this summer. This is called the Master System Summer Treat Set. You get it free with a $500 party and 2 of your friends having a party to help you out. So why not host a party? Get it free because you're going to want all the other master systems to go with this base. Have a great day. Back to Ellen.
All right, everybody, we are going to send it over to Pam, and she's going to be talking to us about some of her favorite products, all right, that you can get a good deal on for hosting a party. All right, Pam, you're going to need to unmute yourself.
All right. Hi, I'm Pam, and I'm here to tell you that all of our hostess can have items for half price. Now you can have 1 for half price, or 2 for half price, or up to 3 for half price. And 3 half price items come with $1,000 party and 2 datings. And so I love free. Now, free is our hostess gift program. So look at our hostess gift program and check out the free. Over and above the free, you get 3 items for half price, or as many as you earn, up to 3. Now, some choices might be our multi-cooker that you can use to steaming vegetables. You can use it. It's actually a metal container inside of there. And so the microwaves never touch the food, and it steams with raw steam. You're going to love that. And I also will tell you that I use this oftentimes for making my rice, because you pull out the metal part and it becomes a rice maker or a pasta maker. So it's extremely practical, and it's very, very healthy. It's one of the healthiest forms of cooking on the market, because you're cooking your food so fast in the microwave and steaming with raw steam. Those are 2 combos that make it really, really great. And so microwave cooking takes less energy for your home and for our environment. It costs you less. In fact, running your oven for 100 hours will cost you well over $70, $80. Running your microwave for 100 hours, of course, 15 minutes here and 30 minutes there, will cost you less than 7. That is crazy, a huge difference, and give you that money that you can use on these products, right? And so our multi-cooker, it regularly sells for $129, but our host can have it for $64.50. Our pressure cooker, which is also a really, really cool item. I love our pressure cooker because it cooks with high pressure and has 4 different safety valves right here. And so it's very safe, but you let it go ahead, and when this little valve goes down, you can open it up, and you can make barbecue ribs in 30 minutes in the microwave. That's crazy. I love it for a homemade pasta that you can make inside of here too as well, with the red meat, and you put it all in there and it comes out in 15 minutes completely cooked. Awesome, easy. This is and this one at the pressure cooker is $159, and our host can have it for $79.50. And this is our stack cooker, which is really, really practical. Okay, you're going to use this a million different ways. One of the things that you need to know about all of our Tupperware in our line has no BPA in it, and that's really cool. This is actually a product called Tuppertherm. This is something Tupperware created and made. This will take high fats and high sugars and never pit, never stain, never damage. And that's amazing. You're going to love it for steaming vegetables as well. And you can use the cone in it if you'd like to use it to make cakes. I love the colander here that I use oftentimes for making pasta in my microwave and then pulling this up and draining my pasta at the same time. I also will share with you that one of the things that's really cool about this is using this to cook your red hamburger meat and catching your fats here and throwing them away and not feeding them to your family. Have 50% less fats in every one of your recipes that calls for red hamburger meat, ground hamburger meat, because you're throwing it away and it's draining it. So you have the advantage of like a broiler where it's draining the fat, but also keeping the flavor inside. Because you're cooking so quickly, you really do have more flavor and more nutrition inside of all of your food that you cook. I will tell you, you can take this piece out and you can put your stuffing on the bottom. You can put your chicken breast or chicken cordon bleu inside of here. And then you can put on top maybe a dessert or some vegetables and put it in the microwave and cook all three at one time. What? I know, it's so awesome. And you pull it out and you have a 3-course meal made and ready to go. Very, very practical. I often do put rice in the bottom here and cook and let the chicken breast broth come down and actually savor my flavors inside my rice. And then also I will tell you, when I make my meatloaf, which I love to make stuffed peppers inside of here, I don't want that fat inside my food. It's on the bottom, whatever it is, whether it's my cheesy potatoes or my green bean casserole, I'm going to catch that fat and throw it away. And so isn't it funny? When we want it, we call it broth. And when we don't want it, we call it fat. It's so funny, but it's true. Your chicken is much healthier when you're eating those, the broths and the fats coming from that than it is from your red meats. All right. And so wonderful item. And the cone makes it a bump pan so you can make cakes in the microwave. The Tupperware stack cooker normally sells for $129, but our host can have it for $64.50. Now, let me tell you my favorite, okay? I am about ready to blow your mind. We have a grill for the microwave. You're like, what? No way. A grill for the microwave. It is so cool. It is really top quality science. I will share with you that our scientists work very hard to bring us the latest and the greatest all the time. Our lab is right at our factory in Hemingway, South Carolina. And one of the things that they've come up with is this amazing grill. It has scepters in the 4 corners. It has silicone on the outside. My microwave is right here in my cabinet here, and this is going to blow your mind. Are you ready for this? Now, this might be hot. So I made bacon in the grill, and I can't wait to show it to you. And it could go even a little bit longer. I put it in for 7 minutes, and I'm going to put that over there. And this could go a little bit longer, but you can see already how beautiful that bacon is. Now, this is what I do. I do a basket weave. And so when I make that basket weave, my sandwich is perfect. Now you can do your bacon inside of here for breakfast, of course, or whatever you want to do, or make your bacon inside of here for putting it in the a salad, or, I love deviled eggs, and I call it bacon and eggs, and I put a little tiny piece of bacon on top of my deviled eggs. I'm actually going to put this back in, but I want to tell you what I love so much about this is I don't have that big greasy mess all over my top of my stove or in my stove. It's all down inside of here. Super easy. I can open this up and put this back in for another 2 minutes and have the perfect bacon ever. And you will love, love, love having this grill. Now I use it to make panini sandwiches, grilled cheese sandwiches. I also use it to Brussels sprouts, asparagus, salmon, frozen chicken breast, and it browns gorgeous. And it's so very, very easy. Now I'm putting that in actually on high as well. So some people might be wondering if it's a high or 50% power, it takes it high, and the silicone. And by the way, the microwave is not touching my food. The microwaves can't touch the food because it's a metal container lined with silicone, so it won't arc in your microwave. And so when it goes inside of there, the microwaves go in there, it heats the metal and the metal cooks the food. Isn't that crazy awesome? Now, the other thing that you can have for half price, oh, by the way, the grill is $219, but our host can have it for just $109. Now, the other thing that you can choose is our cookware. Both this Micro Pro grill and our cookware has no PFOA in it. And that is the chemical that can come out of the lining of when they put the nonstick coatings in here. It is the chemical that can come out. It's not good for any of us, but it will actually kill animals, all right? Especially birds. They're very sensitive to it. Now, this cookware is probably 5 or 6 years old. I absolutely love our cookware. It lasts beautifully. You're going to love the inside and just take care of it like you do anything that you love. And you're going to find that it lasts and lasts and lasts and lasts and lasts. This is tempered glass. You can watch your hamburger meat fry. The other thing, when you're cooking vegetables and so forth, you always want to keep your lid on and take it off as seldom as possible, because all that nutrition that comes out of there and the steam that comes out of there, you're losing nutritional value. So try to keep your lid on when you're cooking vegetables, and this makes you less that happen. I will tell you, in one of the bigger pieces I have on the back of the stove, I use it to make my popcorn, and it's so fun to watch popcorn pop. It's just fun. All right. Thank you guys so much. I hope you picked out your half price items, and I hope you schedule a Tupperware get together with us. We do this every Tuesday night. Come be with us. Bye-bye.
All right, we're going to take it over to Nancy.
Hi again, it's me, Nancy Lagan, and I already showed you one hostess gift special. Well, I'm going to show you the other choices you have when you host a party of 500 in sales and 2 of your friends have a party to help you out. There are so many choices, you're not going to know what to pick. And you can pick free Tupperware, $75, but when you take one of our specials, the value is so much higher and you get so much more when you choose one of our exclusive hostess gifts. And one of them, first of all, for $200 in sales, you get a thank you gift. And everybody gets a thank you gift. And one is our 12-cup bowl, our That's a Bowl. And the That's a Bowls have an interior that you can use a beater in, and it's not going to damage the surface. You can take our 2 1/4 cup little 3 set of bowls, which match one of our hostess gifts here. You can take that set free, or you can take our little mini fridge smarts, and they're really great for keeping your fresh herbs in. When you bring them home, you never know where to put them, and you put them in a big fridge smart, they're too big. This is perfect. So you choose one of those free with 200, and then you earn free Tupperware as you go to 500, but it's easy to get to 500. One of the other sets is this beautiful Cervelier set that I have right here. This is a gorgeous set, and I always call it the salad set because this is a big salad bowl we haven't had for probably 30 years, and it was in gold years ago. You're telling me how long I've been in Tupperware? Like 30 years. Anyway, you get all of these bowls, and you get some extra bowls. So you make your salad, and you have your bacon bits, and you have your croutons. All of your fixings are in here. You have 10 ounce, 20 ounce, and then 2 canisters to put other things in. It all matches. And just for hosting a party, you get this little salad bowl right here because that's a booking gift. So you get that extra, and it all matches. That is another hostess gift. Another one's our salad set, and you get a larger That's a Bowl, and you get 2 medium That's a Bowls. I mean, you get 2 junior That's a Bowls, a medium That's a Bowl, snack cups, spatula, your quick shake, the peeler, which we don't have in our catalog, and it's amazing, and a salad spinner. Who doesn't need a salad spinner to take all of your lettuce and get all of the water out of it? This entire set is another hostess gift that you can get free with a $500 party. And then the last option that you have is right here in front. And this is, you can take your party and turn it into a job or a job, your own business. You can do part-time, full-time, spare time, whatever you want. Join our team and take your hostess gift, and you can get this kit. Okay, this is our small kit, and it includes the chopper, which everybody needs in their home because you pull the cord and chops anything. This is a $50 value. Well, for $49, you can get all of the rest of these pieces right here, and then you join our business, and that's your hostess gift. So whether you choose the Cervelier set, the salad set, the master shredder, or join our team, they're all great, and you want to check them all out because it's worth a shot to just check them out, have a party, and get them all free. Bye.
Awesome. Oh my gosh. Don't you just love that? You know, like the amount of just upgrading you can do in your kitchen with all those products Nancy showed, and then take a couple of those half price items from Pam, and you are going to have a whole new kitchen. It'll be a whole new vibe going on in your kitchen, and just the way you're cooking and operating day to day will be amazing. But I am here to tell you a little bit about my favorite product. And the reason why it's my favorite product is not because it necessarily saves me a lot of time. It's because it saves me money, and it'll save you money too. And so it is our Fridge Smart line, and it's designed to make your fruits and vegetables last 3 to 4 times longer. And it does it in a couple different ways. And first thing it does is it has a venting system right there on the top. This slides back and forth, right? And you're like, how would I even know how to vent my fruits and vegetables? Well, we have charts right on the side for you. And the little dot in the corner tells you how to coordinate the vent at the top. And because your fruits and vegetables, they emit gases, right? And so those gases sometimes are so strong, they'll actually rot other fruits and vegetables if they're sitting beside each other, right? And so it's important to put them in the proper storage things. And the other way that it helps is it has this here at the bottom. This is a drainage ditch, right? And so again, your fruits and vegetables, not only do they emit gases, but they also emit water as they age. And that's the reason why sometimes you look at a pepper in the drawer and you're like, oh, that pepper's still good. And then you pick it up, you're like, oh, good golly, I can't eat that, right? It's all mushy on the bottom because it's been sitting in its own juices, and you want to lift it up out of that. So that helps with that. And the cool thing is then that water kind of goes back into the air, and it'll end up as condensation, so it'll kind of rain down. So it's literally like the perfect environment for your fruits and vegetables. The other thing is that it's hard, right? Because your fruits and vegetables, they can be traumatized, and you know how they're traumatized and abused is that we smush them down to fit one more cucumber into the drawer, one more pepper into the drawer. When we smush them down, you'll see that, like, especially like your lettuce, you'll see it's like aging in spots, and you're like, why is it like, you know, getting weird in all these spots? Well, that's because it's been traumatized, right? It's kind of like a bruise on an apple, right? But you don't see it right away. It just looks like a fresh break. But if it was done traumatically, it will cause aging quickly. And so the cool thing about these is, so like this one here, actually, okay, so this one here is like for your cherry tomatoes. It's for like the crates of vegetables, right? Or fruits, right? So here are some strawberries here. Here are some cherry tomatoes here. And strawberries, oh my God, you're going to lose your mind. Okay. Because strawberries, they will last like 2 weeks in here. And you're like, no way. Oh, I'm telling you, way. Okay. They last so long in here. And one of the keys to make your fruits and vegetables last longer is to make sure that you leave them intact, right? You want to leave them kind of as close as they were to nature. So you want to leave the stems intact. You don't want to peel them. You don't want to prep them necessarily. You don't even really want to wash them until you're ready to use them. Now, I have little hands in the house. And so a lot of times if I don't wash it, they're just going to eat it out of the container. So I need to get the washing on so that it's done. So that'll make them last slightly less, but they still last so incredibly long. And then we also, so that's one of our most popular sizes. And one of the things I love most is they nest so beautifully. I don't have a lot of storage space in my cupboard. So these are perfect. Look at that. Both of them just stacked right there. Now, another size that's really popular, and this is the one I always recommend. If you're going to buy one, buy this one, right? Because what does this look like? It looks like the lettuce. It looks like the spinach containers right in the store. And so here's an example, right? So I like to buy the fresh baby greens. I love baby greens. They're a little bit more tender. They're not bitter. I don't like bitter greens. Sometimes I guess I'm starting to come around to bitter greens, but I still like my baby greens, right? So it's perfect in something like this. And you definitely want to take it out of that plastic container and put it in here. It's going to last so much longer. And when it comes to greens, the closer you can get to the farm, the better. So if you can get them at a farmer's market, that is like your best bet, right? But sometimes you can't, and go ahead and buy some quality greens from the store and they will last for you. So it's worth spending the extra money to get those really good greens. All right. And then, but the other thing, the reason why I recommend this one is because as I'm eating those greens, right, and it's getting less and less, I'll throw a cucumber in there. I'll throw a carrot in there. I'll throw those sort of things because you don't have to just use one container per fruit or vegetable, right? You can mix and match. So I can put more berries as I start eating those strawberries. If I get some blueberries, I can throw those in there with the berries. You just want to make sure they have the same venting. All right. And then the next size. So again, I'm going to take the top off this so you can see everything kind of nest down inside of each other. All right. So the next size that I just love is this size here. All right. And it's great for your asparagus. It's great for so many different things. You can lay your fresh herbs down in here. It's great for carrots, celery, all those kind of things. What I have in mine is I have cherries because I'm getting ready to make this amazing like cherry barbecue sauce. It's so delicious. So cherries are on sale. So I was like, ooh, yes, please. So, so I grabbed some cherries to put in there. So it doesn't really matter what you put into them. And sometimes I'll process my grapes. I'll take them off the stem and throw them in here if I know we're going to be eating them really fast, because I know the kids will grab them a lot faster if they're just like ready to go. So, so when it comes to nesting, look at this. Look at that. So these all nest down perfectly like this. So they go from this, right? And they go all the way down to this size. So you're good to go. Now, we have a tremendous sale. You can get all 8 of those, right? The ones, well, mine are filled, but you're going to fill yours yourself. The filled ones and the ones I had nesting, you'll get all of those. It's like $240 some value for $99, which is just insane. And if you're like, I don't need all of those, trust me, you probably will, but it's okay if you don't believe that right now. You can figure that out on your own. But get together with a friend, right? This is like a girlfriend sale. So get together with a friend or buy them. And so what my mom did was when we had one of these sales, she bought them. And then she was like, I'm just going to use what I'm going to use and then I'll give the rest away. Well, she ended up using all of them, honestly, but you can do that too. You can buy them and just think ahead, like, oh, I'm going to set this other setup to my daughter or whatever. All right. And then this is exclusive size right now. So make sure to add this onto your order because this isn't out all the time. And this is great for your cucumbers, for things that kind of stand up in there. And you can also, you know how they make the herb bouquets and you put some water and you kind of like treat them like flowers. You can do that in here too. All right. So next we are going to go back to Jenny, and she is going to talk to us about the rest of the sales that we have going on. So take it away, Jenny.
Hey everybody, I'm Jenny Cheatham and I have been doing this for almost 10 years. It's been so much fun. And these right here, everybody has their own little favorites. I'm not sure what my favorites are. Every time I try something else, it's my favorite. And every time I tell one of my kids to get something, I'm like, you have to have this. But this set right here, this impression set, I love the colors. I love the summer theme of the whole situation. So I just want to talk to you about some of the things we have, like these plates. These dining trays are the most amazing things. Now, I had 5 kids. And when we went to church potlucks, let me tell you what, I looked like a waitress from a huge restaurant because I would line plates up my arm because I wasn't going to let my kids at that food, mostly because they would have taken 14 deviled eggs a piece and not anything else. So I would do their trays, I would take them, and I always looked like I was feeding a small army, which I kind of was. Problem was, I never got food, okay? Because by the time I got back, there was like half a piece of chicken and almost a deviled egg left, but that's okay. But these dining trays, these are great for outside. They're great for in the car, okay? You can put pencils over here and paper here and other little things over here for the kids in the car on those road trips for whenever the devices lose their power, okay? So we've got the dining trays and the matching tumblers, which I love. These are so nice. They're so easy to hold. They fit down in the cup holders in your car. On bicycles, they fit in that, okay? Love those. We've got the dining tray that goes with it and this gallon pitcher, which is an amazing, amazing pitcher. You can fill it with ice. You can fill it with Kool-Aid or whatever for the kids. And yeah, we do still do Kool-Aid, remember that? And put it outside. They can't break it, okay? They can't do anything to it. These are great for that. We got the bowls. These bowls are great for potato chips, pretzels, salads, anything you want to put in them. They cover so that the little bugs that are outside stay outside your food and the food stays inside the bowl. Have these little bowls. And Nancy was telling you about that Great Master system. These are amazing for the ices, okay? If you shave that ice and you put it in here and you even put the Kool-Aid in here from the pitcher, okay? It is a flavored icy. Have you bought an icy lately? Because the other day, the ice cream guy came down the road and I was like, I'm so glad my kids are grown because $5 ice cream bars were just out of my budget at that point. And some of the ices are just a little steep if you've got more than one child, okay? But this, you can make your own and they can make their own. It's fantastic. And these are the perfect size for that. The other thing, we got the colander that goes inside the big bowl. It's great for things like watermelon because the juice drains down inside. You get the watermelon on top. So it's fantastic for those kind of things. And you've got your salad tongs. The other thing that we have that is on sale that truly is a fantastic product is this hand spiralizer, okay? With your Great Master System, again, there was a spiralizer attachment that comes with that you can purchase to go with your host gift. But this right here is fantastic for maybe outside at the campground, whatever it is you're gonna do. You can do zucchini or cucumbers, anything that you want to spiralize. Makes great individual French, like spiral potatoes. So you just put it down in here, put this on the top and you turn it and it comes out the bottom and it is so fast, so easy. And especially if you're like maybe traveling, this is fantastic for that. If you're gonna make your own food, use one of our half price specials Pam talked about, and you use this to spiralize, you can put that micro grill in the microwave at the hotel and you've got your own fries, you've got your own zucchini spaghetti, whatever you want to make. So check out with your champion consultant all the specials that are good this month, and then take a browse around the actual catalog because there's some amazing things in there too. And you need to see it all because if you haven't seen all of Tupperware, you haven't seen Tupperware.
Awesome. Oh my gosh. Absolutely. I love that impression set. I love all the pieces in it. There's some cereal bowls too, I believe. And I'm telling you, like that, the impression line is the hardest working like Tupperware in my kitchen. Like we're always reaching for it because it's great for like going outdoors and not worrying about breakage and not worried about any of that type of stuff. The cereal bowls, I bought them when my kids were like 2 and 3 and I was like super excited about them because they were learning how to feed themselves and they were like pushing the food right off the plate, but those bowls helped them get in there. So many great things with that line. We still use the cups for every meal. All right. So thank you so much for joining us here tonight. I hope that you saw some amazing things that you just absolutely loved. And like I said, if it is not in your budget, let us help you with that, right? We feel like every kitchen deserves good Tupperware. Every household deserves that piece of organizing your kitchen and having quality products to be able to do the things that you do because we spend a lot of time in the kitchen. Even if you're somebody who doesn't cook a lot, you still eat, right? We all eat however many meals a day and stuff. And so to have products that'll make your food last longer, so you're not wasting your money, throwing stuff away that goes bad, goes stale, rots, whatever it is just, it's a game changer. And so we want to be able to help you change that game in your kitchen. So don't forget, talk to your champion consultant and fill out that form so that you can be in our monthly drawing because we're always really excited to give away free Tupperware. And then also, you know, I kind of talked in the beginning about just sort of, you know, opening your mind to, you know, what would this look like if you wanted to work a Tupperware business? Like, what would this look like for you? Or for somebody that you love, right? What would it look like for them? Because you just never know. And a year from now, you might wish that you started today. Now, for all of you that are looking to kind of change things up this summer and just really get organized before everybody goes back to school or before whatever happens, or just life in the fall, maybe you don't have people going back to school, maybe it's just life, right? If you're looking for that, right now is a great time to get started in Tupperware because our meal prep line, that's what I call it. It's our crystal wave line. It's actually a microwavable line, but I call it my meal prep line because I meal prep like crazy and I cook one for now, one for later, and I put it in that crystal wave and I just label it. I just use a chalk marker or labels or whatever, and I put it in the freezer so I can have a quick whole food, clean eating meal to go. So I'm not tempted to buy stuff from the freezer aisle that's full of all those preservatives and things that I don't need, right? All the sodium and like the things that just don't make my body feel good. So, so it is one of our offers right now for getting started. So talk to your champion consultant to get all those details and talk to them to get your exclusive personal link to be able to sign up. And even if you're looking to just reorganize and you're not even necessarily looking to make extra money, it's a great thing to do to be able to have a discount on your Tupperware for a full year. You get 25% off of everything that you purchase, even sale items. So when we have a sale and things are 40% off, you get it down to 25. So it's definitely something to consider. So thank you so much for joining us tonight. We hope you enjoyed it. And we will see you again next week. All right. Thanks, everybody. Bye.